I don't understand TikTok. Welcome to another daily cinephile vlog. But really, I don't get TikTok. I get the video process. I get how the app works. I get watching TikToks. I get the trends. But what I don't really get is why a video blows up or why certain videos are making more views than others. It feels very, I don't know, it doesn't seem legit. So with TikTok, it basically is like the successor to Vine. If anybody remembers Vine, I loved Vine when it came out, and I thought it was a really interesting idea, trying to be funny within 6 seconds. It was tough. Everyone couldn't do it. I certainly couldn't. I tried. I got some Vines on YouTube, just a compilation of different things I made, but I wouldn't say any of them are that great. But it's a real tough thing to, really perfect or make it really funny. And TikTok seemed to have a lot more space to be funny. You can make the videos longer. They have a lot of effects tools, and a lot of people are just becoming, editors with the abilities that are given with the TikTok app and on the iPhone. But the thing I don't really get is, as far as posting something on TikTok, I don't understand why something just becomes great and why other things don't. I guess it's a matter of really hitting the trends, but it's like with YouTube. I guess sometimes it depends on when the video is released and if it's just hitting that perfect, algorithm moment. I don't really know what the algorithm of TikTok is. It's just a strange, thing where some videos which seem to fit a trend, which seem very funny, don't do that well, but other videos blow up out of nowhere. And I'm not specifically talking about my own. I don't make many TikToks, but there's other people that I follow on TikTok that I find to be very funny people. But then I'm surprised to learn that they actually don't get as many views as I was suspecting they would get. Some of their videos blow up, which is the reason I found them to begin with, but then a lot of their other videos don't do well. It's a really weird case because, like with YouTube, if you make like 1 million views on a video on YouTube, more than likely most of your videos after that are going to make pretty good views. Not always the case with TikTok. TikTok, you can make like 1 million views on one video, but there's a chance that the next couple videos you release will only get like 50,000 some views, which is still quite a bit, but that's only like, there's a difference between YouTube views and the views on TikTok, which is the thing I've kind of started to realize. 1 million views on TikTok, weirdly enough, is not a lot. 1 million views on YouTube is still a big thing, but on TikTok, not a big deal. It's so weird to me. Did I say it just right? 1 million views on TikTok. I don't know if I said that on YouTube it's not a big deal. No, like on YouTube it is a big deal, but on TikTok it's not. It's weird. And it's like, I guess a lot of it has to do with hitting that algorithm at the perfect moment, adding the hashtag for your page, FYP, but it makes me wonder, like, what is the TikTok algorithm and why are some doing so well and why others don't? I don't know. It kind of feel like those numbers are really jacked up just because if somebody even glances at the video but just is scrolling by but it plays for a second, I believe it's considered a view. It's the same kind of thing that Facebook has always done, and so has Netflix. It's why like a lot of trailers and different shows started to say, yeah, like we had so many million views within 24 hours. It's one of the best, most viewed trailers ever, or one of the most viewed TV shows or movies ever on streaming, but a lot of it has to do with how many people are just watching the first few seconds and then moving on, or, even with Netflix, they have like an automatic play function. That makes me wonder how many people are actually watching it and how many of these views are still being considered one full view. That's why I kind of appreciate YouTube, because YouTube, there's less views, but they actually put a lot more effort into what the view counts for. There are ads placed in front of every single YouTube video. So as far as being a partner with them, you actually get revenue for every single video in a way. It's still kind of a hard climb, but everything kind of counts a lot more. Because with TikTok, as far as like you can get sponsorships, but there's not really ads that you can place before your video. So, making views on there, I guess that's why they don't, technically count them correctly, or at least they jack them up, because gain 1 million views isn't going to affect their bottom line because they don't have ads, if that makes sense. But also with more views, they make it seem like it's way more popular. Like, hey, look at all these millions of views everywhere. Holy crap. But it's like, all of it just doesn't feel true. With YouTube, it always feels a little more true because there is just there's a more of a slow climb to it. And, repeated views, just constantly refreshing the page doesn't necessarily add to the view tally. And, YouTube actually puts a lot more emphasis into how long the viewer is retained. So if you're watching the video for a long time, or you watch the full video, that's always more important. That's why there was always this algorithm shift in YouTube for doing like 15-minute videos or longer, because longer videos meant more retention of the viewer, possibly if they were watching the full video, which meant they could add more ads throughout, more revenue. So, it's just weird to me. Like, I'm not a fan of these algorithms in general because I feel like there's always like a bias with them that's not good. There's a lot of different biases with it that I don't think is good at all. And I think a lot of really great creators are getting, undermined and not given their time of day that they should be deserved. But with TikTok, it's weirder because I think more people are actually given the opportunity to blow up. I mean, one of my videos got like nearly 75,000 views, which I'm like, wow, that's a lot of views. If that was on YouTube, that would be like a very big video for me. But because it's on TikTok, not as big of a deal. And, another annoyance with it is the fact that the thing I shared was actually just a video that has nothing to do with me. It was actually just a video of George Lucas. And that's kind of another thing with TikTok. It's a lot of it is just stuff that's been shared before, or it's like taking people's sound and then just doing a new thing with it. And TikTok has the same issue with a lot of social media has, where, the people who are doing the best are the people who are the most popular, are the people who are just pretty and making videos where they're like, oh, look at me, I'm pretty, I'm doing cool stuff. There are very humorous channels, but I just don't feel like they get the same love as all these other ones, which are creating an idealized life that people can watch and be like, oh, I want that life. It's too bad. But that's kind of just what social media is in general. So a lot of those TikTokers do really well. But, it's like, I wish TikTok, if you were doing, like 1 million views per video, and then I wish that it would continue that way. I wish it just made more sense, because to me right now, it doesn't make sense that there's a lot of people that I appreciate that seem to be getting big views, but are not nearly as big or as important as they should be. It's just weird. So it makes me feel like I just don't like how they count their numbers. They do it the same way that streaming services do, and the same way Facebook does, and it's like, it just doesn't seem fair, it doesn't seem true, and it feels like a mirage. But that's just me. So I don't know really what this video is about. It's mostly just complaining about the optics of what TikTok looks like, and how I don't feel like it's a true measure of what, is currently, what is current anyway. Or it's a tough measure for it. And it's kind of hard to find great content creators out there. There are great ones, but I'm just saying, like, even searching for people, the search functions aren't very nice. They're very hard to deal with. And, it's tough to find good content on there. And, the internet's becoming bloated in general, so it's kind of hard to find new people in general that I really, would love, but that's the internet. So TikTok, I'm not trying to be a grandpa about it, but it's just, it's fun, but I feel like it could be better. But then again, it's the social media shift, and that's just what people like at the moment, and what people like all around don't tend to necessarily be what I like. So that's why I don't end up using it nearly as much, and I don't get a chance to find great people on there. TikTok. Well, if you enjoyed this vlog or enjoy my other vlogs, remember to like and subscribe, comment something about TikTok, and use that bell icon, because YouTube is playing some dirty tricks on your subscriptions, so you won't be notified. But most importantly, follow my other main channel, Cinephile Studios. Thanks for watching.